position for the third quarter.
The third and vital premiership quarter.
Yep.
And the first bounce too sees the pack of players form out here at the Devils playground. No one can get a clean handle on the footy, Cookie. And I think you'll find the umpire will... No, he's let things go. He now comes in and he'll ball up the footy. And there's about 25 players in the mud patch.
And you're out of breath, Ron. You've just run across the middle there. You've had one dash of about 38 metres and you've had the gong. Let's get back to football here. Here's a chance for Bannockburn, and I'm not far behind you because I've had the gong as well. That ground level hand pass comes out there from Nevada Cornwall to the old fella in Ian Cockrell. He's got it up the woods half forward. Intercepting there, Steve Winner did well. Got the hand pass away. Taekwon gathers, gets the hand pass across to Ashley Davey. A further hand pass towards Cousins. Not too good. Here comes O'Keefe. Little hand pass. Little kick out of the pack.
Cousins it was.
Cousins, thank you, Ron. They're working the ball forward. It's picked up here.
Sharky.
And is that O'Toole?
Yep.
Mark O'Toole. A flying shot at the goal mouth.
What tricked you then, Cookie, was he used his non-preferred foot.
Yeah, it did trick me a lot. That's why I looked the second time. And unfortunately for him, not a good kick off the boot.
Paul Smith goes out towards half-back flank. He can't find his Bannockburn teammates. Good play by Cockrell to put it onto his foot and give it to Taekwon. Clever kick.
31 plays 24 on the Great Western Hotel third quarter scoreboard.
Yes, the vital quarter too, and well, there's only been the one solitary goal. Actually, no, there hasn't been a goal scored to the Melbourne end.
Screen. Yep.
Oh, Ron,
Right.
you did right the second time. You were right.
Thank you very much. Well, let's see if he can break the Moz. Wayne Taekwon, the coach of the Devils. 45 metres, slipped though as he kicked it, dropped short in front, taking the time to grab Paul Smith, the assistant coach for the Tigers. Clears the ball long, out wide looking for Colliger. Taekwon in there again, handballs over the top, opportunity, Davey. Long bomb up there to the corridor, but it's all Bannockburn. And a nice mark taken last night at the fence. I think you'll find it's Butch Shaw.
Shaw now goes in towards the centre of the ground. He's looking for Tresize, but Cornwell's there for Corio, and he takes the mark.
Up his workload that second quarter, Nevada Cornwall, I think, Jace.
Yeah, he certainly did. He goes now with his right foot deep into attack. Good play by Ettridge, straight off the ground and straight into the arms of Ian Cockrell.
Well, that's what's going to win the game today. You've got to take chances, and it's going to be a little bit of luck.
Yep.
And that's exactly what the Devils are doing. Early stages of the third quarter, and a second shot at goal in as many minutes. Devils looking comfortable early stages of the third quarter.
And a couple of good mates of ours, they're Ronnie, the butter, and also Cocky. Now, Cocky's just shown the goal umpire, I'm going to kick a goal here, and he goes back on his right foot. Let's see how he goes, and the goal umpire says, you were right, Cocky. And he kicks a nice goal for Corio, the butter, and Cocky. Just a few years' experience between them there.
Played, I've got
about 130, I reckon.
Cocky's probably been Mr. Consistency here the first half of football. Great
Played
Western
very
Hotel.
well. I reckon he's done a great job.
Certainly has. Great Western Hotel third quarter scoreboard moves. Corio now looking ominous on 5-7-37. They've snuck away now to 13-point leaders over Bannockburn 3-6-24.
But whilst that margin doesn't seem great in the context of this game, it's a fair break, Jason.
It certainly is. Back in the centre, O'Toole gets it out. Cousins, also Tresize on the bottom of the ground. The big ruckman tries to get out the back. Stormy Winner off the ground also. Out towards Broad. It goes further to him though. O'Keefe, right foot kick down towards centre half forward. Tries to use the body Taekwon. It goes to the front of the pack. O'Toole turns around now onto his left foot. That's Mick O'Toole back to centre half forward. Oh, Mark, not taken by Mark O'Toole. Surrounded by Bannockburn players. They've got time now to kick it out towards the wing. Dave Roach in front. Corey Flanagan coming from behind. Roach tries to kick it off the ground. Flanagan goes in front now. Good play by Roach to keep the ball in. Comes over Cornwall as well. He takes the ball, rips it away from everybody. Over the top, Tom tries to tackle him. He gets the handball out. Marsh is under pressure from 4 or 5 Bannockburn players. Sure, that's Troy off the ground. Towards Corey Flanagan. Dave Cousins now, close to the boundary line. Should be a push in the back, and it is. Dave Cousins, good work.
Yeah, another consistent performer for the Devils here this afternoon, Dave Cousins, and had eyes for the footy, fellas.
Takes a free kick in front of us here.
Bit of intensity out there on the ground now as Cousins at the centering position outer side, or Coventry side of the ground. Just the legs to go on that left foot. A few left footers out here this afternoon. Not a bad kick too. Up they go. No mark taken over the back there by the 28 Guernsey of Mark O'Toole. Couldn't hold him on that occasion. He got the hands on it. Spilled off hands. It's gone out of bounds. Boundary showing as we see the Major Tom in screen there, Ronnie. He's another one I've made famous. And it's out of bounds as the boundary umpire likes to recommence proceedings with a nice high throw in. they go. Look, there's plenty of players in there. A little kick around from Mick O'Toole's not bad. Got it up into the forward pocket position there for Corio. Off hands, boots, legs, arms, and green grass. It goes, and it's out of bounds. Left forward pocket. The scoreboard shows it is 37 plays 24, 13 points the difference. The home side have the advantage.
Tyquin gets the ball down at the front of the pack, holding the ball. That was on Bannockburn there. Good play by Williams, who's just on the ground after half time for Corio. I think it might have been Paul Bath who held the ball there.
I think he's just turned up from golf. He looks to have a glove on there.
Yep, he's got the gloves on.
He just come from golf. Is that a golf glove wrong?
I think it might be, Cookie.
Yeah, let's see how he goes. He just sliced this one off the boot, hooked it a little bit, and the umpire says 1 point.
Okay, Corio again into attack and started to take turns at the moment. Bannockburn just a little lethargic early stages of the third quarter.
24 plays 38. It's 14 points the difference on the Great Western Hotel third quarter scoreboard as Bannockburn bring the ball back into play.
Out towards Rose over the back Cornwall. John Cousins at the front of the pack. Short kick, good vision. Finds O'Toole. He can play on his left foot. He can score a goal, but
Mecco! He's missed God, he should have kicked that one, Mecco, shouldn't he?
Yes, he should have. But the
He'd have
idea
said-
was right.
didn't he-
Playing
he
on
read
as
the
he
play
did was
brilliantly,
good
didn't
footy. And just didn't quite make good contact with the footy.
I think he got a bit excited, Rod.
Smith kicks out towards East. He's outnumbered 3-1. He's got to do some work here. Matthew East is towards the boundary line. He does so. And a boundary throw in. 38, 39 plays 24. Early stages of the third quarter here at the Devils playground. Fantastic. Just watching David Cook. He's just
Pulled out the hanky and he's
pulled
going
out
to
the
do
hanky.
a few tricks.
Wiping the tears away, is he?
Just getting a bit hot, just wipe the sweat off the brow here. It's pretty warm out here.
Stormy winner on the bottom of the ground, only as far as O'Keefe. Gets it at the back of the pack. Good play by Broad to keep it in there for Bannockburn. Stacks on the mill, and we'll have another ball up.
Okay, well now let's just have a look at the situation because Butch Shaw's in defence. I mean, Bannockburn seem to have gone a little defensive, fellas. They need to get it out there and up to half forward. But at the moment, the ball is at half forward for Corio. Quick kick into the corridor. Johnny Cousins, who's had a great afternoon so far, works hard at the leather. Ball spills free. Now the big fella tries to pick it up. Clinton Shaw can't do so, but O'Keefe can. Lovely vision. Good work to the butter. Edrich goes to the pocket. The old stager. Cocky. Left foot into the goal square. Williams plays it in front. Well done, Willow. Great goal.
Oh, and he's got the gloves moving in all directions there. Just
The
let them
glove
know who helped me. He kicked that goal. He said, thank you very much to the batter. He said, thank you to Ian Cockwood, so he should.
Very cool in the crisis is young Andy Williams. Very surprised to see him been in the seconds for a number of weeks. I think he got 2 votes. Obviously the very first game of the season. And, he's made his mark and made it back into the senior side and kicks their 6th goal here this afternoon. Corio 6-9-45. Bannockburn 3-6-24. 21 points the margin. Great Western Hotel. Third quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, Bannockburn haven't kicked the goal since the first quarter.
One
Jason.
behind since quarter time.
They need to just make a few moves. I think they've got to get Butch Shaw into the play. There's the main one. Put him in the middle. I would think they'd get Corey Flanagan just firing up a little bit too to get them a bit of feedback, a bit of feed down on their forward line there. The umpire obviously has to throw the ball up. Dressage goes up, knocks to the ground. Here comes Marsh, gets the well out of the centre. Hand pass across there to the Etridge. In the end, the butter gives it back to Marsh. He goes on left foot towards half forward. Out they come, beat the drum. Left foot kick around the body, not too good from Sharky O'Toole. On this occasion, it's gone out of bounds on the full. Paul Whitworth running back there thinking he might get the free kick. Just wait the boundary umpire there. He's right on the scene. It might have bounced just inside the line. Ronnie, you got a better angle. I think it has.
Yes, I think it has, Cookie. It is being thrown in. A boundary umpire. Good work in front. Mark O'Toole, cool in the crisis. Just chips around his body. Ian Cockrell throws it in front of himself. The bounce, though, a cruel one. Steve Witter traps it. Running into his teammate there and creating a little bit of a problem for him, Lincoln East. And he's lost the footy and it's out of bounds. A bit closer towards the Corio goal. About 35 metres. Devils into attack.
Boundary umpire puts it back into play. Up goes Tyquin, won the knockdown. It comes back towards him through the agency there of Williams. He couldn't pick it up. A little kick out of defence for Bannockburn. Relieve the pressure. It's out wide. High flyer there, East. He went up and used the fist pretty well. Knew he couldn't take the mark, so he put the fist right over it. And a good defensive fist because he punched the ball towards the boundary line, not back into play, and it's out of bounds.
Matty Pilgrim not on the ground for Bannockburn, which is an unusual one. Played quite well in that second quarter.
And you think it'd be a small player's day, Ronnie?
Certainly.
Maybe injured, maybe not.
Free kick in the last line defence for Bannockburn. Here we go now. It looks like it was Rose. Oh, hits Cornwall on the head. Bath off the ground, short kick. Play on the call. Good play by Cornwall. Williams is in there also. Cornwall at the bottom of the pack. Can't take the ball with him. Tackled now by Shaw. And a ball up at centre half forward for Corio. They lead by 21 points. Early stage of this third term.
He throws it high in the air, gives the ruckman every opportunity. Up they go. The ball knocked to the ground. You can't say either ruckman got a big hit out there. Just went straight to the turf. They stack it on top of it. Out the back it comes. Here's a chance for Corio now. They can gather it. Beats Filato. Playing like the Rover. Goes to the left foot, then swings back onto the right. Got it towards centre half forward. Williams lays a good tackle. Lays another one. In comes Cousins. Got the hand pass. It's smothered off his hands there. He's fighting hard, Johnny Cousins, this afternoon. Ball now tied in as Ian Cockrell, who's been a pretty good player, gets up from the bottom of that pack and sort of half appeals the umpire. You know, I was making the play, what about me? But it's a ball-up decision.
Tyquin goes at it. It's out the back of the pack. John Cousins again. Left foot kick up towards Semjaniv. And also good play by Shaw to get it away. O'Toole, who's been in everything in this third quarter. Good vision and good kick. And Stephen O'Keefe takes the mark. He's called to play on now. He's going to be tackled by Bath. He gets the handball out. It's off the Bannockburn player there, and a boundary throw in off Paul Smith. Boundary throw in.
And the ball in that forward pocket, perhaps half forward area for Corio. Through she comes, over the top of the pack to She's got the ball to the turf there for Bannockburn. Oh, that's a great tackle. They're all saying in front of us it's a great tackle, and it was too. Here it comes back towards Marsh. He spears out the hand pass. He's robbed the position. It looked like the Major Tom, goes towards the centre wing position. No mark taken on this occasion by College. He now lays the tackle on Baker. The umpire comes in and he says, I'll ball it up. But good to see the Major, the old ground controller Major Tom, getting into the act, Ronnie.
Yeah, certainly you'd... Well, conditions that suit the Major today, I'd suggest, as we see the ball now. Opportunity there for the Swamp. Caught one a bit high. Swampy Marsh, veteran, legend in his own lunchtime. Opportunity now to drive the Devils into attack. Low kick. Looks there for the butter. Oh, yeah, nicely done. Taps it in front of him. Feeds off the hand pass to the Baker boy, but he just couldn't get a handle on the footy. Pack of players form. East is there. Nice work too. That was Matthew. Goes to where he finds Angus Hewitt, who's kicked to the coach a little high. He can't take the ball. Umpire will come in and bounce down in between centre wing and centre of the Devils playground.
Chasize and Semjaniv to do the work. Semjaniv again, the tap to Ettridge, tries to punch it over the top. Good play by Troy Shaw to get the ball in towards Winter. He tries to get a quick handball out. Good tackle by Davey over the top Shaw. Another ball up.
45 plays 24. It is 21 points the difference. That's a pretty good margin, Jason, on the Great Western Hotel third quarter scoreboard. Corio come back and have taken control of this game.
East gets it out from the ball up at centre half forward now. Winner towards Major Tom over the top. And we see that Troy College is off and Matty Pilgrim's back on. So
Troy College
there's
are
a
off.
bit of a
It's an
surprise.
unusual one.
Yeah.
Well, they're better players in the first half, I thought.
I thought he played pretty well, Roddy. Up they go. Jenny flips this one out the side. It's knocked back towards Baker. The Baker boy gets the hand pass away very quickly. Looked like Roach coming out of defence there. Left foot kick around the body wasn't bad. Got it to Cockrell. Quick hand pass from Cockrell to Ettridge, who cleverly sockles the ball in front of him. Gets to Cousins, who cleverly sockles the ball in front of him. It gets it to Mick O'Toole. He runs through the pack. Get the hand pass away to Davey. Davey goes down towards half forward with the right foot kick. Not particularly effective, but tumbled into that area. Williams is in there fighting hard. The ball kicked away there by Rose. I think you'll find it has gone out of bounds. The boundary throw in. Good move from Corio. They used the ball pretty well, and when the pressure was on, a little paddle in front of them was extra effective.
Well, Cocky set it up here at half back, just under pressure. Saw Johnny Cousins running, fed the ball in front of him, and away it went.
Hewitt and O'Toole do the ruck work. Down in the bottom of the pack now. Nobody can get it out. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Ettridge was looking a bit proppy there before too. He looks to be
He's
okay now.
had a good quarter mark, Ettridge too.
Certainly has.
Up in the forward line now. Good play by East to get a quick kick towards centre half forward. Semjaniv leads the race for the ball. Good play by the big ruck. Went off his right foot. Deep into attack. Good mark, O'Toole.
We've been waiting for him to grab one.
Great grab in these conditions. He just launched himself there in front of the pack. And running with the flight of the ball too. Took great courage on that occasion and has pulled in a cliffhanger.
Hasn't kicked one this afternoon yet.
Well, I'm a bit worried because Meatloaf had the song 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but Sharky's got none out of 5 at the moment. And his confidence wouldn't be sky high standing over this. You were a great goal kicker yourself, Ron, you reckon? Now, he wouldn't be too confident standing over this, would he?
Mate, no, he wouldn't. He'd be thinking about his previous 5 shots, but then again, he'll walk in and kick a point.
I think he's made it.
Oh,
It snuck in.
The goal umpires give that a go. We're not too sure, but we're a fair way away, Roddy. And, good on you. Sharky's got his first run of the day and not before time. And I don't know if that's a look of happiness or relief on his face there.
Probably relief, I'd suggest.
Oh, and there's a couple looking back at the goal umpire there. Anyway, it's 4 points on the board. 15 and a half minutes gone to the third quarter. The Bannockburn Sporting Paper's time clock. And this match of the day here at the Corio Oval, the Devils Playground. They've replied after a poor start to take control of the game. And O'Toole might have just put a little nail in a coffin here of the Bannockburn Tigers this afternoon.
Yeah, certainly has. Early stages of the third quarter. Brought to us by Bannockburn Sporting Trophies, the time clock here this afternoon as the ball kicked off the carpet. Out to the members' side wing. Trying to pick it up there was that was Jimmy on Turkey. He couldn't do so. As we see now, the ball kicked off the carpet. That was good work. Trapped there, I think you'll find. Is that Jason Stewart? Up the ground, just trying to pick him up. He's been penalised, and that's a pretty tough one because he was working pretty hard. That was the big fella,
Big
Velado. Now, Bannockburn into attack. Tresize kicks up a wobbly old punt, but it falls straight to the arms of Major Tom.
Tom now goes towards the forward pocket. Winter can't take the mark. He's still there. Tries to trap the ball, surrounded by Corio players. Good play to push it out. Butch Shaw now turns around, can't handball it any further than Cornwall. Andrews in there also. Dave Roach throws it over the top of his head. Good play by Ricky Neville to keep tapping it along, pushing the back to Dave Cousins. Put his body in and got the reward, a free kick.
And Cousins takes the free kick at half back. I just see the centre of the ground. Tresize not too good. He's holding his right side there, I think, or he's certainly holding his right arm down low. As Cousins got the ball towards, as Cousins taking the mark, having a bit of a kick. Johnny Cousins received from Dave Cousins, and Johnny's put it over the boundary line on the full. And Paul Bath besplattered with mud. And he takes this kick in the interchange position. Actually goes down. Good fist from Montu. Wasn't a bad one. Got the ball over the pack of the pack. Nevada Cornwall has been claimed high in the tackle, and he'll take the free kick at half back. Or back pocket position for Corio. Just relieving the pressure. Just watching him be Tresize. He's not too good, Ron.
No, I'm not sure what it is. I think it could be a right wrist, I think you'll find.
Yeah, he's holding it down low to his right side. So whether it's, it could be the wrist. It goes towards the centre wing position here. Over the top, Sharky tried to claim that. Velado tried to claim it on about third grab. Johnny Cousins weaves his way through the pack somehow. Got a kick around the body. Brilliant. Got it to Marsh. Marsh doubles the punt on left foot. He was looking for tight when he's beaten on this occasion. Bannockburn kicked the ball back to Ian Cotwell. The Oval takes the mark just on the defensive side of centre wing.
Tresize, he's got his right knee.
Yeah, it could have been his
well.
knee, I think. Yep. Cockrell at half back. Only as far as Matty Pilgrim should take a mark or free kick. Paid the mark on the wing in front of Tyquin. Waits for a lead up the ground. He hasn't got a lot at the moment. Andrews on a long lead from full forward. He's ignored at the moment. He goes long now with his right foot up towards Andrews, who's double back. Oh, good mark. Play that.
Great grab.
It's got a bit brighter here at the Devils Playground also. Andrews plays on his left foot. Good kick. Finds Habib. He doesn't play on. He goes back now to have a set shot for goal.
Good play, Bannock. The free kick was there, no doubt. The mark, or whatever you like to young Pilgrim. He got it down. Andrews was a very good grab in difficult conditions, and his kick was a beauty, Ron. He said Habib up to have a shot for goal. And by golly, they need this one, Bannockburn.
They certainly do, Jason Habib, but let's have a look. I think he's bothered the scorers here this afternoon, and he's been quite a prolific goal kicker for them. And just having a look at the goal kicking list, Jason
He's played
Habib.
mainly an on-ball role this afternoon. He did start off at half forward, but after about 4 minutes of the first quarter, he was on the ball and he stayed there mainly.
Well, the drop punt from 40 metres, I think you'll find has just drifted to the left of the big sticks. It is 1 point, only off the boot of Jason Habib. Moves the Tigers to 25 points. 26-point trailers over Corio 51. Great Western Hotel third quarter scoreboard.
He'll be disappointed with that too, Jason, because he doesn't mind kicking a goal. They needed that one as Roach takes the kick in from full back. His kick had to be pretty good, and it's okay. He's found a teammate there. It might be Big Vlado. It is. He takes this mark, plays on immediately. Got the hand pass across to Roach, who goes across the ground, and the mark taken by Ricky Neville. His hand pass wasn't as good as it could have been. They've got away with it though. Roach just kept coming. Right foot kick towards centre wing. In goes Bingham on the ground, but he missed the football. Picked up by Pilgrim. The hand pass come back to East. In a bit of strife, goes this way, goes that. Head back towards us here at centre wing. Hand pass over the top wasn't bad. Gave it a Broad. Broad left foot kick around the body. Here's Johnny Cousins. Played a grand game at ground level. Claimed high as he tried to burst his way through the pack, and he will take the free kick, and he has played a blinder.
Certainly has, and obviously conditions are conducive to Johnny Cousins. His kick though dropped short, chipping in Corey Flanagan, who we haven't seen a lot of today.
Goes long towards centre half forward. Tom, too small there. He's outnumbered by 3 or 4 Corio players. Good play by O'Keefe. Can't take it with him. Tom's still at the bottom of the ground there. Can't go anywhere. Locked up by O'Keefe. And a ball up. That's a nice part of the ground there that they're in.
51 plays 25. They're over double the score now. Corio. Can Bannockburn come back, Ronnie?
No.
Jason?
They need a quick goal. I don't think they can. Semjaniv and Henderson falls in the mud there. Bingham at the bottom of the pack and another ball up. No, I don't think they can. They'll need a couple of quick goals here.
Given that I reckon about 8 or 9 goals will win the game, they're really going to have to fire up here, Bannock, aren't they?
They certainly are. Semjaniv tries to take it out of the ruck. It falls to the back of the pack. Bath now gets a handball out to Matty Pilgrim running across centre half forward. Good vision because he's found Tom. And Damien Tom takes the mark.
Oh, the Major, you've got to do something with this, son. Oh, it's an awful looking kick off the boot. He's trying to play fine weather football on a wet day, not too good. You got the numbers out there, Corio. They've run it out towards centre wing, and I think you'll find that's Nevada Cornwall taking the mark on the far side of the ground. He is at. I got to get this out. He is at the centre wing position. Cornwall now, short kick, a beauty. It's okay, just set him play up, finds Ashley Davey. Only gained 15 metres or so, just the attacking side of the centre wing. Ashley Davey now goes short also. Not so hot though on that occasion. Player pulled off the footy for mine there was Mark Ettridge as he was trying to make possession of the ball, and he takes the free kick, and he's had a very good third quarter, and he's been instrumental in a couple of forward forays.
Nice looking kick to the high flyer back of the pack. That was Sharky. Plays on, looks to Miko and doesn't let him down. Miko just chips over the top. Bingham's created a spot for him. And very poor checking there, Shane Andrews from Bannockburn, allowing Bingham 20 metres. And Bingham now is going to make him pay for that laziness. 25 metres out from goal, 45-degree angle. Oh, he's kicked it like a backman.
Yeah, just back in the back pocket now, Ricky, I think. That was a shock. The bench down here in front of us don't look too impressed either, Roddy.
I've just been looking at Corey Flanagan. He doesn't look too good there either. He might be injured. Kick in from Smith, short towards Pilgrim, puts him under pressure. Good play by Mick O'Toole to push him off the ball. He's still there at the bottom of the pack. He hasn't got much support there though at the moment. Nevada Cornwall comes in. Williams Shepherds gives him time now for Nevada to pick it up. Turn around, short kick. Pilgrim intercepts. It's towards the boundary line. Cornwall again, great one-hand pick-up. He turns around on his right foot and looks inside, finds Semjaniv, gives it towards Stephen O'Keefe. Good kick, bullet pass, but intercepted by Shaw. They can run it out of the back line now. Bannockburn, if it sits, it doesn't sit for East. Good play by Ashley Davey. Turns around on his right foot. Oh, Bath drops the mark. It's still in there. Good play by Tyquin and also Johnny Cousins. And a ball up.
Okay, 51 the scoreboard says. I think that should be about more than that. I think it should be 54 on, is it?
52.
52, okay. Plays 25. Pretty handy break to the home side as the ball comes back into play. Habib gets this little left foot kick out of the fence. Doesn't travel much distance. Picked up by Ettridge. Got the hand pass back there. Might have been Davey, was it? Right foot kick up and under towards the forward pocket. 5 flyers wanted, no one able to grab the footy. Not surprising on a day like today. Andrews got the ball out wide towards Shaw. He's in a bit of stroke. Comes back here to Habib. He gets it across to Henderson. Henderson goes out wide to Shaw again. And Shaw's hand passes away to East. And away he comes on the left foot. Oh, he slipped as he kicked. He's given away. Chance here in the middle of the ground there. Looks like Bingham, is it? Got the hand pass out. Not particularly effective. I think they got to ball this one up. It is in the centre of the ground. And not a bad forward move there. But on a wet day, just one too many hand passes.
I agree, Cookie. You've got to play percentage football, don't you, with these conditions? And,
My word.
Get the ball up the ground quickly with boot to ball. That occasion, Bingham's kick just travels a short distance. I think it might have been O'Keefe. And a nice mark taken. Centre half back, Paul Bath. Spears out a low trajectory, drop putt to centre wing. No one can get a handle on it. Quick kick off the carpet. Goes to Swampy Marsh. Good work. Kicks it out to the half forward flank. Cornwall it is. Good work. Over the top to the Baker boys. Left foot pass. Oh, nearly a nice mark to Sharky. But odds were against him. Very unlucky not to get a free kick. As we see now that Corio again through Roach. Find the Baker boy at half forward.
52 plays 25 with the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Got it to O'Keefe. Spears the kick across towards centre half forward. Don't know about the strength of that one. And, well, it wasn't too good actually. The mark taken by Shaw. He's been a pretty good player. He runs around. That was Ettridge on the mark, and he gets around him quite nicely. But the kick isn't too good. He looked out wide, but not a good kick at all. And we can't give him too many points for that occasion. That was Clinton Shaw. Did everything right, but then wanted to play on. When he kicked the footy, nothing. Just kicked to the boundary line, Ron.
Yeah, very defensive football cookie, and it doesn't win games doing that. You've got to kick it to a teammate up the ground.
They've got to kick goals in a hurry, Jason.
They certainly do. Sam Janiv gets the ball down for Corio. 4 or 5 players on the bottom of the pack again. Ball up. Andrews doing the ruck work there for Bannockburn. He's certainly a long way up the ground. Umpire Flowers does the work again. Good play by Sam Janiv to get the ball down. Ettridge, who's had a great third quarter, towards centre half forward. Tyquin uses the body, pushes him off the ball. But Bannockburn player there. Tyquin towards centre half forward. Williams can't take the mark. Smith comes out from full back, can't take the ball with him. Should be a ball up, and it is. 52 plays, 25, 27 points of difference. Late stages of the third quarter here at the Devils playground.
Humidity here is nil, and the temperature's about 3 below. I think my hands have just been dropping off. The ink's dried up on my pen. That's how cold it is. As the umpire starts play again, fighting hard, and then the hand pass comes out towards East. He didn't know which way to go. Gave it backwards in the finish, then took it back. Now, East is in all sorts of strife. He had to go across the face of goal. Always dangerous play. They dive in on top of that. Hewitt's crashed his way into the pack. He's got hot opposition. It's going to be a ball-up decision, and oops-a-daisy. Wayne Tyquin, not that impressed with Jake Hewitt there. I don't think Jake Hewitt was that impressed with Wayne Tyquin either.
Ball up now. O'Toole tries to take it out of the ruck, can't take it with him. Hewitt tries to tap it out the back. Good play by Corio to keep it in there. They're fighting hard. It's out of bounds now.
It was great pressure for the Corio forwards.
Yep.
Had about 3 goes at that, Matthew East, and just didn't know which way. Every time he went one way, there was someone coming at him.
And
so
also, he hasn't got a right side of the body either.
Yeah, that didn't help much. I agree with that. But still, in the end, going across the face of goal, he was forced into that on his natural side.
Yep.
But he was lucky to get away with it.
Very much so, as we see the ball back into play. Oh, overrunning the footy, there was Williams. Backing up there in the last line of defence was Paul Smith, who here's the siren, just nonchalantly kicks it to half back. But that three-quarter time, well, the Devils have gone to a commanding 27-point lead here. Round 15, GDFL football match of the day. Three-quarter time scoreboard, Great Western Hotel. Proud sponsors of this third quarter show Corio 7-10-52. Really dominating proceedings over Bannockburn, who only added 1 point with that so-called wind advantage. They're on 3-7-25.
Okay. Well, let's face it, Ronnie. Bannockburn have not kicked a goal since about 20 minutes into the third quarter. They have scored just 2 behinds in 2 quarters of football. And Corio have kicked 4 goals and then 3 goals. After scoring 0 in the first quarter, they have looked the better side.
Yeah, they certainly have, but I just tend to question the selection committee or the boys on the bench. Bannockburn with some of their positional moves with Butch Shaw and
Troy Colliger
off the ground, and Corey Flanagan on the ground injured.
And that is subject to being not privy to injuries, Ron, you're saying?
Well, that's right. I mean, but I can't believe they'd have 3 players on the bench injured.
Okay, well, that quarter went for almost 29 minutes, as you can see there from Bannockburn Sporting Trappies time. Not the final quarter's coming up. Pretty good lead to Corio. They're coming home with the breeze. They're undefeated. They look like staying that way. And I tipped them at the start of the game. We'll be back with the final quarter shortly.